Hi guys, welcome back. Like I said in the previous video, I'm going to be doing the video entering the positions that were picked up on that video. So starting off with Astral Food. Let's see how the market opened. Astral Foods. The market really gapped up in the morning, but closed the gap. It's fine. Buying myself what's this? 4.2 shares of the stock with the stop loss, as I defined it earlier, of 145. Nice fair bit of distance there. And just bring back these two. Good, but there with Astral Food. Now Nipper Rock. Similar story. Didn't run away too far. Buying myself some 9 shares of Nipper Rock. The stop loss at 95 Rand. That's like it. Looks like I'm getting slightly better price than yesterday's closed. See how our spin opened this morning. Spin from gapped sharply. It gapped up in the morning, but closing that gap quite nicely. Let's quickly just with stop loss of 155 and 10 cents, and I want to get myself 7.3 shares on the stock. Perhaps just 7, since the price has changed on me. Just 7 would be just fine. That's perfect. There you go. There you go, it's good. Now look at Valo World. Valo giving me a slightly better price than in the morning, 6.8. The stop loss of 99.20. There you go. I can increase my size to about 8 since I'm getting a slightly better. That's about 1%. So that's good. Plus trade. There you go. Now MTN. MTN giving me a slightly worse price than in the morning, so just gonna give myself 9.4 shares with a stop loss at 97.44. That's slightly higher than 1%, but that's okay. I'm comfortable with that one there. There you go. And last but not least is Telkom. And Telkom pretty much where it was at the open. Still getting myself 17.2 shares on the stock. 17.2 shares with a stop loss at 43.40. It's pretty cool. Slightly under 8%. There you go. So all my positions are in, the ones that I want to place today. So now I'm just going to go through my open positions just to see how the market opened with all of them. So just coming back to test support of 135 of 134.70 at the open. Trading slightly below it, but not still pretty good. We'll see as the day goes how that plays out. Aspen kept up pretty sharply at the open, but came back to close that gap. Perhaps we'll come back to test that 161 level before trading off for the rest of the day. But we'll see. Still looking fairly good. Astro Food, we just entered that position. Looking quite okay. Still a little bit reddish, but we'll see as the rest of the day goes. Not too worried there. Banner opening slightly lower than yesterday's close. Right at the resistance level there. Still fairly comfortable with this trade. Stop loss still well out of traffic. I'm happy with where it is right now, because if we take out slow, I'd rather be on the sidelines to wait and see what then happens. Bitcop still looking very good. No worries there. Bidvest, gap down in the morning, looking a little bit green. Still not too worried there. No worries there at all. Richmond, no worries still. Looking quite good. Clicks, still there. Still gapped. Sorry. Okay, this is the second take. Just going through the, I opened all the positions that we were talking about in the previous videos. So now just going through the my open positions at the open, how they're looking like. I'll start with upside again. So unfortunately, the video, I will post the video of the entries separately, but I'll also post this one. So apps are looking fairly decent. Aspen as well kept up sharply in the morning, but came back. Astral Foods as well looking fairly decent still. Balo still looking okay. Browsing through my positions, making sure that I didn't make any trading errors that I missed, and just to see how the market opened with how the market took care of my positions at the open. Just making sure that everything is still in order, that I haven't made any trading errors. So far so good with Bidvest as well. Richmond, it's pretty holding up pretty steady. My stop loss, one of my stops on Richmond is not set properly. Let me just quickly modify that. It's supposed to be 41. That's more like it. Clicks, looking at clicks, actually that's where the video kind of stopped. My computer was doing some weird stuff. In any case, clicks, let's see if today will be the day that it closes above that 50-day exponential moving average. Discam still fairly quite decent. It did kept down in the morning, but it looks like it's recovering. So there's potential of a bullish engulfing flag engulfing this candle later in the day. There's that potential there. Just now, looking like this doji is starting to play out, but we'll see if we can get a close through that inverse, through that inverse hammer there. If we can get a close through that 172.80, good place to add a stop. I mean to pull my stop when that happens. Xaro, let's see how the market took care of Xaro. Looking quite opening strongly today on the day. Yep, not too bad. Fushini staying above that symmetrical triangle, which is stuff I like to see, but I wanted above that 163 level. It's, we'll see if today is that day. Growth point looking like it's approaching that 15 rand resistance again, but we'll see as the day goes where it closes. If we get it close through that 15 rand, I am very much interested on growth point. Imperial still range bound, like we mentioned on that video, and it looks like I'll most likely get stopped on this position, but I will not preempt that move as yet. But it does look more likely, as the longer it stays below that 50-day exponential moving average, it looks more likely that I'll get stopped and it'll come back to test that 200-day exponential moving average. But that's yeah, we'll see if it does actually do that. Investec still found itself in that downtrend channel, waiting for that breakthrough back above that bullish flag there. Now looking at Life Healthcare, still bumbling along, going nowhere slowly, at least at the open. We'll see what happens for the rest of the day, how the market is treating the stock for the rest of the day. MTN Group gapped up in the morning. Looks like it's continuing to move. Yeah, we'll see how. But the opening session looks fairly decent. Nedbank looks like it's still struggling with that resistance there of the upper end of the channel. Looks like we could see it drop down a little bit to that 165 level, perhaps holding it as support, but we'll see as the next couple of days play out. Nepiroc, still staying fine. Yeah, nothing to worry about there. In fact, nothing to worry about all of these trades. Pepco, still kind of flat. At least at the open. Royal Bafokeng still going nowhere slowly, but at least staying above that 50-day exponential moving average. And today it did trade below slightly at the open, below that 50-day exponential moving average, but not to worry. But we'll see as the day plays out. But as long as it's staying above it, I'm quite happy with that. Like I said on the other video, close through that 108. I am very much interested in adding to my position there. ShopRite, it's approaching that 165.90 resistance level. Let's see how it takes care of itself there. If it's just going to break through and hold above it. Yeah, we'll see as the rest of the day goes. Telkom entered this morning. Still bumbling along. We'll see. We'll see as also the day proceeds. Transaction Capital. It looks like there's still a bit of selling there at that 38.40 level. Every time this stock goes to this level, it finds some sellers. But let's see if these sellers will step away eventually. But it doesn't look like they will, at least not today. Truwords looking like it's starting to pull back to that 50-day exponential moving average. Looks like that some of that move to that 50-day exponential moving average is going to happen today, but we'll see. We can't preempt the market and make it like we know exactly what's going to happen in the future. We can only speculate. Truwords still fairly decent overall. No trading errors. Stops are well in place. Yeah, we'll see how the market takes care of itself for the rest of the day. I will try to sync both videos, otherwise failure to which the two videos will be separate, and then I'll leave the first one as a card to this one. But yeah, otherwise do comment how you do your morning routine. This is my morning routine. I enter my positions and go through my open positions. I don't scan the market because I already done that. Do get down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of the stocks that I went through today. What do you have on your portfolio, stocks that you liking on your portfolio, moves that you're worried about, whether intraday. I'd like to also hear from intraday traders, how they look at the open market, how they incorporate that into their own trading. Otherwise, like I said, no Twitters for now. If either get me on the comments or in Jabula at villagetrader.co.za. Otherwise, check you next time. Cheers. Have a great day. Good trading. Remember to keep risk management, good trading, and some discipline. Cheers.